Guess who's back? Back again. Ridley's back, and it's about time. The movie starts off with Matt Damon as Mark Watney surveying and taking samples of a Martian soil with the Ares 3 crew. Things go south, and there's a Martian storm up ahead, and it's stronger than anticipated. They have to abandon the mission. Everyone escapes, except Matt Damon, who was hit by debris and killed. But Matt Damon didn't die, so he has to find a way to survive on Mars because NASA can't contact him. And NASA is unsure whether or not they should even try to do anything for him because there are budgetary and realistic factors to consider. How the story unfolds is great. There's hardly ever a dull moment, and it's engaging. The plot is straightforward, it's not confusing, and there aren't a lot of twists. Some parts of it are predictable, but that's not bad because you don't really think about what's going to happen next in the movie. The movie does a good job in making sure that you're experiencing what's happening right now and right in front of you. Matt Damon as Mark Watney is probably the best guy you want to leave on Mars. He is sarcastic and matter-of-fact funny, and he is sciencing the shit out of this. The character is instantly likable, which is necessary since this is like Castaway mixed with Apollo 13. He's also arrogant, but hey, you would be too if you managed to survive. He also has a strong will to never give up, and you root for him no matter how many bad things happen. The supporting cast does its job, especially Jeff Daniels and Chiwetel Ejiofor and others who are on Earth working day by day to figure out ways to get Matt Damon home. To be honest, I laughed when I saw Kristen Wiig in this movie, but after that I never laughed. She was serious, and I'm glad that she got past that expectation for her to be funny. The Ares crew really cared for Matt Damon. The movie doesn't show his relationship with his crew that much, but it does a good job in showing how close they are. The beginning hints at this, and because of this strong relationship, it raises the stakes. This is just a minor thing that I noticed, but the whole cast is diverse. I'm just saying because of a backlash at Scott's previous film, Exodus, Gods and Kings received for mainly hiring white actors as the main and supporting characters, considering that they are Egyptians and Hebrews and just people from the Middle East and Africa. Anyways, Ridley Scott's direction is top-notch here. He excels at the visual aspects of the movie, and I've got to say that the shots of Mars are vast. It's just, he brought so much life to such a lifeless planet. It's just beautifully shot or constructed through CGI. I couldn't tell if it was CGI or not. Oh yeah, I know that the cinematographer gets credit for this too, but Ridley Scott went to art school. And I've seen the storyboards that he has drawn up for other movies such as Blade Runner. He has a great deal of input in like the overall artistic vision of his for a movie. The Martian sky was cool to look at since it's just a minor detail. The sky isn't blue, it's just mostly gray with those Martian clouds just passing by. It's like, well, there is a lot of detail here. They did not skimp on it. Disco music is featured in this movie, and it's funny when Matt Damon comments about it. I'm not going to say what he says, because that's going to ruin the joke. Also, I didn't notice the score that much in this movie other than its use in really tense scenes. There are quite a few of them, and they definitely increase the tension. I had a good idea what was going to happen next, but I didn't care because of the music and how the situation was presented. Oh, the end credits song is fitting to this movie. Oh, and I laughed and I stayed until that song ended. So good for Ridley Scott for picking the song so some audience members stay and see more production members' names. Considering that this is the third space movie released in the past few years, this is the best out of them. Yeah, that's right, it is better than Gravity and Interstellar. You know why? It mixes humor and drama so well that this movie wasn't sad and depressing, even though the situation should be. If it was a downer, then it would have been a 2-hour and 20-minute bore. Yeah, space doesn't have to be boring or drawn out confusingly. The Martian is Ridley Scott's best movie in quite a long time, which is saying something considering his filmography for the last 15 years. He's a hit-or-miss director, but when he hits pretty damn hard and makes an awesome movie. Scott's direction, the cinematography, the humor, And the performances from Matt Damon and the supporting cast cultivates a movie that doesn't have a weak point. It is a great popcorn flick.